All right. Hope it's all well and good on my side. Welcome everyone to the FA Cup. I didn't really have like a timer intro, whatever, so I just used the Newcastle United one because at least we were at Wembley this season, so I'll take that. But yeah, obviously the lineups of each team is in the ticker down below as well. I will be putting up what do you call this the scoreboard as well. Give me a second. I'll try to get everything working and in comfortable working order. Share screen. That one. All right. All right. Got that. Should be good. That one's good. Obviously, I'll have the timer here. Or should I move it a little bit up north? Let's see. Can I do that? Oh, I don't know if you see that. Let's see. If I do it like that, update layout. How's it look? Do you guys prefer it this way or do you like it down here? Yep, it's here. Do you prefer it up here, the scoreboard, or down here, the scoreboard? Just let me know. What else do I need to? Feels like I have something to put, but I forgot what it may have been. Or is everything good? I don't know. But yeah, obviously the lineups are down below. So let me also read out the lineups of the teams. It's obviously the Manchester Derby, first time in the FA Cup final ever. So lineups for each team, or if I can get it up as well so that I can see it. For Manchester City, they've gone with Ortega in goal, Carl Walker, Ruben Diaz, Manuel Kanji, John Stones, Wadri, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, and Erling Haaland up top. And then for Manchester United, they have David De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Varane, Luke Shaw. And then they have Casemiro and Fred. And then they have Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen, and Sancho. And up top, they have Marcus Rashford. So those are the lineups. In terms of the bench, for Man City, they have Phillips, Ake, Laporte, Alvarez, Mahrez, Edison, Foden, Palmer, Lewis. That is a strong bench. Not going to lie. Manchester United's bench is subway. It's Maguire, Malacia, Dallo, Veghorst, Pelistri, Butland, Elanga, McTominay, and Ganacho. So those are the two bench for both teams up there. All right, so I'll just keep it up here then. Seems like they're playing the national anthem or something. But yeah, please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner. I'm only 15 away from 300 subscribers, which will be a massive, massive milestone for me. Uh, please, Man United don't win. Well, I don't know if I'll be wearing the shirt. I don't know. It feels weird if I were to wear it. All right. Seems everything is in good order. All right. So yeah, just a little bit of it's just the national anthem. I don't really have the volume up, so I don't know what the atmosphere is like. I mean, probably be all right. Opinion on Arsenal? Nothing really. They bottled the league, so yeah, that's all I can say about them. I don't know if I'll be having any guests over, but if there is, then I'll see. Will I say I am excited for this FA Cup? Yeah, I do sound a bit tired. I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's an alright FA Cup final. I mean, there's something writing in on it because both Man City are going for the treble. Man United are going for the cup double. So I think there is obviously something on the line for both teams. So I'm not really sure if it's like anything much. Obviously, I don't know the guy on the blue ribbon, but that's Sir Alex Ferguson. Oh, 11 viewers. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Trying to get to 300 subscribers. So I would really, really appreciate it. Maybe I'll also start a poll as well. Maybe I'll let everyone in the chat also, predict. Not really predict, but um, say who's going to win. It's basically a prediction. So let me set up a poll as well. So, all right, let me mute myself so that I don't hear myself twice. All right, so yeah, I guess the teams are about to come out as well. So I try to start setting up this poll as if YouTube can actually please just do it, please. How do I start a poll? All right, start a poll. Who will win? Manchester City or Manchester United? Next. All right, so I'll pause that. All right, so do let me know who you think will win this FA Cup. Will it be Manchester City or Manchester United? Uh, for me, I went with a 2-0 win for Manchester City. So that's probably going to be my winner pick for this FA Cup because I do think Man City will do the treble. But yeah, it will all depend on other stuff. Salman Khan, haven't seen you on the channel, but hello. Um, Let me know what who everyone thinks will win the FA Cup scoreline and all that. I'm saying 2-0 to Manchester City. I think Man United will be decent, but I just think that Man City will have more quality in the end. But that's what I think. Will I be correct? Maybe, maybe not. Hello, Simon. Right. So both teams in the tunnel. Obviously, I can see Holland and there's Rashford as well. Both players have been phenomenal this season. I will be making a team of the season video sometime this week, maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Ten Hag and Guardiola, who both worked in the what do you call this, at Bayern Munich. Oh, okay. So you all went out though. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Now I remember you. I forgot to do a final day Premier League live watch long. It's probably because I kind of overslept a bit, and I was like, meh. And then the Chelsea Newcastle game, it finished 1-1, non-event. I didn't really care. I didn't even watch much of the game apart from maybe like 30 minutes of it. You know, it was eh. I mean, Newcastle season's over, but obviously for Man United and Man City, well, this is Man United's last game of the season, and this is Man City's second to last game of the season. Away the lads. Well, if there's not much now, turn it off. Obviously, you can see Prince William. I would think he's Prince William. Shaking the hands of the players. FA Cup tradition. Obviously, they play the national anthem. I think the president of the FA as well, who is Prince William as well, does the handshakes and all that. I think he's the president of the FA. Do you think Man City will win the treble? Yeah, I think no. I think this will be a harder game than the Inter Milan game. I do think it will be a treble for Man City. I wonder because I really want to get the volume for the game instead. Bald Guardiola versus Bald Ten Hag. Yeah. Well, let's hope that this game isn't that boring. I hope it's a quite exciting final because, to be honest, I'm not really up for this final. It's not really anything that I'm like so excited about because it's just another FA Cup final for me. I mean, last FA Cup final was Chelsea v Liverpool. That was a 0-0. The year before that was Leicester Chelsea. I forgot. Actually, I wanted Leicester to win that FA Cup because I mean, at that time it was good. Who won in 2020? Oh, Arsenal won it in 2020, and then I believe it was 2019 was Man City. So it's been 4 years since Man City last won the FA Cup. 2018, I think, was Chelsea. Eden Hazard penalty, I believe. 2017 was Arsenal. 2016 was Man United. So that was the last time Man United won the FA Cup. So it's been 7 years ago. I remember watching that final because it was, I think, the same night of my prom. You know how people do high school prom and all that sort of stuff. What about Man U? Well, Man U last won the FA Cup in 2016. What is your prediction? -5-1. City 3-1 Man City. I'm going 2-0 Man City, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to if it could be a quick. I wouldn't say a quick score, but I think Man City could. If Man City score early, like very early, could be a long day for Man United. I will say that. So let me see if I can connect to that one. All right, now I can hear the commentators. All right, so that'll be good. I get to do it like that. All right. Now I'm all set and ready to go with the FA Cup final. The Man City fans doing a pause nan, even though they have even yet to start the game. It started, but hasn't started for me. Oh, I have to make sure I get the timer right as well. So, oh wow, 9 wins each in the last 21 meetings between these two. And obviously they always meet twice a season since Man City got promoted back from the Championship or Division 1 back in the day, or actually Division 2 historically. I'll start the timer. I don't know. I keep on messing my bearings. I will start the timer once the game starts on my end. So I don't know how forward or how back I am in terms of the goal. If there is any goal, I hope there's goals. I don't really want it to be extra time penalties. I want it done in 90 minutes. Because of the playoff games, the Luton Town, who else got promoted? Sheffield Wednesday and Carlisle United. All of those games went to at least extra time penalties. All right, so I'll start the timer. All right, timer has started. My game has started. Yeah, so I think it's 9 wins each and 3 draws. Oh, what? Oh, what a goal! 1-0 already. Ilkay Gundogan 1-0 Manchester City. 13 seconds in. What a goal! Ilkay Gundogan, 13 seconds, the fastest ever FA Cup final goal. And we were all, the Man City fans doing the Poznan, oh, I might hit the laptop. But the Man City fans were like, whoa, with the Poznan and all that, and Man City take the lead. What a strike from Ilkay Gundogan. What a start to the most high-profile FA Cup finals, but it could be over. 13 seconds in. 13 seconds in. Give me a second. I'll also update the score. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. I will be right. Yeah! Get in, Manchester City. What a start. What a start. 1-0 already. What a start, Manchester City. Get in. City. 1-0. Here's the update score. 1-0. 13 seconds in. 1-0 already. Yes, Manchester City. This was the Man City kit of 2013-14. The training kit. That was the cheapest one. Yeah, I've had this for like 10 years, I think. 10, 11 years. What a start for Manchester City. 1-0 already. Yep. Well, I'm not going to read that. As a neutral, whom do you want to win? Well, Man City! To be honest, I don't really care who wins, but I do think Man City will win the treble. And 13 seconds in, Man United had probably one of the worst ever starts of an FA Cup final. Well, actually, it is because fastest goal conceded. Ilkay Gundogan with the goal, and here's Haaland. If it's 2-0 after 3 minutes, the game's practically over. So Man United just have to calm themselves down. Just have to calm themselves down. But it was a really, really brilliant strike from Ilkay Gundogan. And yeah, even De Gea couldn't believe that Gundogan struck, such a beauty. And De Bruyne, no, but a foul from Fred, I believe. Oh, okay. So Kelsey Brown's a bit ahead, but yeah. Silencing the Man United fans. Oh God. What a start. What a brilliant start to the FA Cup final. Brilliant start. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Unbelievable. If obviously I would think it'll probably not been scored here, but De Bruyne with the free kick. Oh, Rodri, so close. Yeah, I just saw that one now. Rodri with a chance. A free kick written by De Bruyne. Oh God. I do not understand Manchester United at the moment. This is even a worse start than the what I think Man United were 4-0 down in the derby at the Etihad. Yeah, I I, I do watch the United stand Mark Goldbridge. Let's see. headed. Uh, I don't know who headed that to the path of Gundogan for that goal, but that was a really bad clearance to head it away. I don't know who it was. I think it was probably Luke Shaw or Lindelof or someone like that. Yeah, Varane's also playing as well. Obviously, Lissandro, Walker, De Bruyne. So much space for Man City to just attack. Whipped in, headed away, chest down. Man City just having all of the ball. Man United have nothing so far to show in this game. Man City have just been dominant, and now here's Grealish. Man United are just sitting back deeper. Oh, now they finally have the ball, but losing the ball so easily there. And here's Grealish. And that's a poor shot from Grealish. Well, I hope in maybe like 5-10 years, it'll be Man City versus Newcastle United in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup finals, and hopefully we'll win one of those. As a Newcastle fan, yes, I am not a Man City fan. If you are new, I am not a Man City fan. But Casemiro there, calm down. Well, yeah, Man United have to calm down because Man City have been very dominant so far in this game. You could see David Beckham like, oh my God, blood. Oh my God. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Oh God. Well, at least that was a bit of an excitement, First 7 minutes, 1-0 already within the first 15 seconds. I thought it would be, I thought at least it'll be a bit of a slow start, but no, Man City just came out of the traps already. And it's just a huge shock to the heart of the Manchester United players because I'm pretty sure the game plan before at the very start at kickoff was defend, but defend smartly and make sure you don't give away a lot of spaces to Manchester City. Yeah, 13 seconds in, that game plan's gone. Now Man United need to at least score one, and to win the game, well, obviously you have penalties, but that's a long way away. You have to score two. So obviously the odds are on Man City to win. Obviously now, Rodri, Bernardo, Man United had no like passage of play so far, but here's a chance. Bruno Fernandes, Sancho, Fernandes. If Man United can score here, it will be an incredible response. Casemiro's shot, but easily blocked. Man United now having a bit of something in this game. Bruno Fernandes to Wan-Bissaka. Not Saka, it's Wan-Bissaka. Ripped in. And a foul given for Man City against Bruno Fernandes. Eric Ten Hag is like, nope. With his bald head, he's like, nope. I thought my bald head was better than Pep's, but nope. Obviously, there's no Edison. Obviously, you can see the lineup. Ortega is playing in goal. But yeah, Manchester City, people thought, oh, they don't have Edison playing. Oh, it might be easy. Well, it doesn't really matter if Man United aren't really going to have much of the ball in this game. So if Ortega can make one or two saves, then that means they're a good goalkeeper. If you can actually save chances. Now here is Rodri, just skips away Fred, Bernardo Silva, who played very well in that Champions League semifinal, second leg against Real Madrid. I did watch it until the game looked practically over. Um, and that's why I feel like Man City will do as well in the Champions League final. Bad touch by De Bruyne. So it seems like De Bruyne is getting marked by Fred. And what De Bruyne has done so far, what I've seen in this game, is go on the right wing, right hand side, a lot more to pull maybe Fred away from the midfield. So now it's just Casemiro in that midfield, which is difficult in itself. And then, but if Fred stays in the midfield, De Bruyne will have a free roam against who plays left back, Luke Shaw for Man United, playing out from the back. This is probably the biggest derby, Manchester derby, in a long while. I think this is the biggest since. I think there's two significant derby games in the space of a year, and you have to go back 10, 12 years. Um, this was the same fixture in the 2011 FA Cup semi-final. And I think Yaya Toure scored the winner against Man United. And what was it? It led to Man City winning the first trophy as well. And to do it, the semifinal against, one of your rivals, Man United, ooh, I mean, it's a bad challenge from Casemiro. Could you imagine if Casemiro gets sent off? Charles Ian, yo, I'm from Discord. What up? Let me know. Obviously, there's a live chat poll as well. So obviously, get your votes in. 19 votes so far. 74% of you going with Man City. 26% going with Man United. I mean, it's still quite early in the game as well. Yeah, I think Yaya Toure scored both the semifinal and the final in 2011, where they played Stoke. I remember that final as well. And then the second biggest Manchester derby is the game week 36 at the Etihad in the 2011-12 season, where Man City were 3 points behind Man United in a title race. And if Man City won that game at the Etihad, then Man City overtake Man United on goal difference, which they did. They beat Man United 1-0. Vincent Kompany scored, and eventually Man City beat Newcastle United. And then obviously they beat QPR, and everyone knows the rest is history. So I feel like the 2011-12 game, the 1-0 at the Etihad, is probably the most important in recent times. But whoever wins this, well, actually, if Man United win this one, it's not really that special. But if Man City wins this, and then eventually beat Inter Milan in the Champions League final, then that would mean the treble is complete. Oh, okay. I seen what the chat would say. Yeah, I'm so far behind. So let me see. Oh, that's a bad mistake, and Rashford gets away with the ball. Sancho, Rashford, no way past Ruben. Oh, Casemiro. Where's the Man United chance? Man United didn't nearly score. They didn't even have a shot. um, but yeah, this is probably the biggest Manchester City, Manchester derby. Now here's Kyle Walker with his pace, running down the right wing for Man City. John Stones playing in midfield, and yet he's originally a center back. Yeah, I think you're probably like 40 seconds ahead. So at least I wasn't. At least I wasn't spoiled with the super early goal. Timer. Yeah, my timer is correct. So this is when I am on the game. Gundogan, Stones, all the way across to Kyle Walker for Manchester City. Holland, Gundogan, Holland! Oh, so close. So close. For Perling Parland. Okay. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right corner. Trying to reach 300 subscribers. That'll be great. Oh, Man United, could they get a chance here? Sancho. Oh, trying to play out from the back is like, ooh, that would have been risky. But they don't have any whiskey to drink off. And so foul, Man United. What a very, very good start for Man City. Just as comfortable as ever. Well, this Man United side is a bit. It's okay for now, Man United, but obviously they need to really try to push on. Let Kevin talk. Hopefully, it is all good. Let me see. Oh no, let me mute and let me see how good my stream is as well. So like, it's not the worst because I am also checking if it's all good. In terms of the poll, 22 votes, 77 saying Man City will win, 22 only are saying Manchester United. Good turnout of the vote, but please hit the likes, people. Hit the likes, subscribe as well. Trying to reach 300 subscribers as well. Ring the notification bell. I will have video plans. I will be having my team of the season video, reacting to my Premier League predictions. I know people make those, reacting to it. I made one last season. I'll just tell you now, my predictions from this Premier League season aren't really the best. I will say that. I have a lot of howlers. and I only got one team in the correct position. To spoil you guys, it was Man City. Man City are the only team I predicted spot on first place. Everyone else, not no. Well, some were very close, had good remarks on those teams, but some terrible takes on the other teams as well. So I'll have a video on that as well, reacting to my Premier League predictions, team of the season. I'll also talk a little bit about Newcastle United because I am not a Man City fan. So I'll talk about Newcastle United's season, how I feel about it overall, and all that sort of stuff. And then I will be previewing the Champions League final. And what else? Is there any other video plans I have? Uh, Predictions, season, team of season. Oh, and just other plans I have during the summer. Holland, oh, chance. Tried something there, Poland. But I didn't get there, Poland. But great control to get away from the defenders and a strike. Not really a clean shot strike, but yeah, his foot kind of almost got in the way. Well, obviously because the Etihad is a library. Yeah. Man City 5 attempts, 2 on target. Obviously one of them being a goal, and Manchester United 1 shot, none on target. So pretty poor first half so far for Manchester United. I mean, at least they're not 2-0 down. I will say that for Man United. I don't have a Man United shirt, so I can't really say much. And it would be kind of weird to have a Man United shirt if you don't have a Man City shirt. I am quite, I wouldn't say fearless, but I'm quite not in the mood to be a Man City fan today. But here's a chance for Man United. Obviously, no, because Man City easy to get it away. Just clearing the ball. Ortega, De Bruyne, Holland's trying to make a run. Here's De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, why didn't he pass to Poland? Goal kick. Man City are just trying to. I think Man City, what they're trying to do is really try to get the second goal so that they kind of, calm the nerves down and all that sort of stuff to make sure that, they're not going to lose the game and all that sort of stuff. Carl Walker. The sun's come down a bit on the pitch. But still, Manchester United are still in the game. It's still only 1-0 to Manchester City. A 13-second strike from Gundogan made it 1-0. But here's an opportunity for Manchester United. Fred, Sancho, Ericsson, out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Ripped in, Rashford, and just wide. The header from Marcus Rashford. Yeah, but Ortega hasn't really done much in terms of making saves so far in this game. 2 shots, none on target for Man United. Seems like David De Gea has something of a problem. I don't know what it is. Is it like a cuff? Oh, this is not good for Manchester United. What's the spell for trash? I don't know. SIT. And you know what the other letter is as well. Brilliant strike from what do you call this? Gundogan, especially in front of the Man United fans. 13 seconds. Would that ever be topped? 13 seconds in and you score a goal in the FA Cup final. You know, Newcastle United went 1-0 down after 26 minutes. Obviously, we did concede 2 goals in like 5 minutes. Oh, and there's one of the Glazers of Man United next to Sir Alex. Yeah. Restart of the play. Seems like the hair's all right. There's a kanji. Just a bit too heavy. It's out for a throw. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Is things John Stones. Obviously, please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner, trying to reach to 300 subscribers. Let me check what the current poll as well is at. 24 votes, 79. So nearly 4/5 of everyone in the chat or has viewed this live stream have said Manchester City will win. So far, it has looked almost kind of like one-way traffic, even though Man City haven't scored yet. Here's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne! Ooh, shot, and it was kind of close. I gained 2 new subscribers, probably just from the stream. So thank you so much for whoever has subscribed to my channel. I'm so grateful for you. Obviously, if your name somehow pops up on my YouTube or whatever, I'll obviously try to give a shout out as well. Yep, so close from Kevin De Bruyne. Man City just dominating the midfield right now. But Manchester United, a rare attack. Can they get something here? Rashford. Diaz held him up. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, no, all of the Man United players are not even in the box, really. Casemiro, Wan-Bissaka, and easily just given away. But can Bernardo Silva get it away? No, he can't. Try to lead to an attack, but nothing doing there. And Man United will try to break as well. See if they can make any opportunity here. Manchester United. Casemiro. Here's Fred. It's Fred. If anyone knows, you know. Yo! They're asking for possible handball. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know. It would be a lifeline for Man United had they got a penalty on that shout. Obviously, I didn't see, so well, not see, but I mean, didn't see the replay of it, so I can't really say whether it should or whatever been a penalty. Oh, VAR check. Yes, the referee is going to be checking for VAR. The referee will check for VAR, people. Possible lifeline. Let's see. Let's see. Bisaka heads it. They change the direction. Oh, it catches his hand. They change the direction of the ball. Yeah, I think it's a handball. It should be a handball. And it is a handball. It's a penalty for Manchester United. A lifeline for Man United. Well then. A big lifeline. But obviously they have to score, so let's see if they do. I'm not going to look at the chat just so that I won't be spoiled. But it is a handball. A penalty to Manchester United. Maybe Man City will rule out the chances that they had in this game, whereby, to be honest, they probably could have been 2-0 up. And this is what happens in football. You have to kill out the chances when you have a very good start. Look at Newcastle United. We go 1-0 up against Spurs, and then a couple minutes later, we went 2-0 up. A couple minutes after that, 3-0 up, to really, really just kill the game off and make it boring for the neutral, and obviously make it very depressing if you were a Spurs fan that day. Obviously, I'm not. As a Newcastle fan, I loved it. Best 21 minutes. Bruno Fernandes in the 32nd, 33rd minute for Manchester United. The penalty, Bruno Fernandes. He's going to step it up. And it's 1-1. Manchester United 1-1. I have taken it off. Man City are not winning. What happened? Well, it is 1-1. Manchester United have leveled it. Coolly placed penalty from Bruno Fernandes. Big moment for Man United. I took the Man City shirt off because they're not winning. It's 1-1 in the Manchester derby. And you can see Pep Guardiola not impressed that how is it 1-1 when Man United didn't really have much of a chance in the last 30 minutes of this game, but obviously given a lifeline with a penalty. Now it's back to 1-1. Right, so a pretty good equalizer. Rodri, Gundogan, Grealish. It would be an incredible response if Man City were to find a winner. Well, not really a winner. Why is it De Bruyne? I don't know what he was trying to do there. Was he trying to shoot? Was he trying to cross? Pep Guardiola is very, very not happy. He's not impressed at all. Don't give the ball to De Bruyne. Yeah, clear the way. Well, a bit of a wake up call for both teams. Man City not finishing off their chances after going 1-0 up. Didn't really threaten too much. And then Manchester United didn't really have much in the game, but then given a lifeline with that penalty. Yeah. But so far, De Bruyne has done well in this game. It's just, can Man City put something in this game? Let me adjust my earphones. Here is De Bruyne. Throw in for Manchester City. Let me see how good my stream is at the moment. It's all right. Okay, that's good. I'll pause it. Please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner, I'm now on 287 subscribers, which is nice. That means 13 more to get to 300. So please do subscribe, by the way, and give this stream a like as well. John Stones, it's the first corner of the game now. First corner of the game, and it goes to Manchester City. De Bruyne. Why wasn't anyone attacking that when De Bruyne tried to get it in, but cleared away? I think what's the most annoying thing about Manchester City is that they have all the build up and all the threat, right? And they're not even 2, 3 goals. They haven't scored 2 or 3 goals. They're not winning this game, which is I'm always a big critic. When you do have an early start to the game, that you don't capitalize on it. Oh, could have been a big mistake there for Man United from Fred. But as I was saying, if you do go, 1-0 up very early, the momentum has to still continue. You can't just relax a bit because you don't want the opposition to, in a way, score against the run of play. And that could turn the tide around. Stones. And also a shouts for a penalty. Appeals for a penalty for Man City. And they all will be checking, but Man City will try to at least continue on. It looked like it was probably a penalty as well. Gundogan steals it from Ericsson. And it's a free kick. Ooh. Yeah. Not a penalty for me because Fred was just trying to protect the ball, and then De Bruyne just kind of clashes his foot and all leg whatever on Fred. That's why it wasn't given because Fred didn't try to bring him down. You know that's why. Ericsson, Bruno Fernandes. Here's Haaland. Come on. Come on, Man City. Come on. Here's Wadji. Oh, and a poor pass. Man City have given Man United so many lifelines now in this game, and I think Man City should not be. Even though they've been more dominant than Man United, they haven't killed the game off. They haven't tried to do it. Man City is Man United have the bit of a momentum right now, and Man City they really need to. If I was Pep Guardiola, I would be like, why are you giving Man United so many lifelines? Why are you giving them chances? You gotta be Chris. You gotta be concise in your play, and so far it's been hurting Man City that they haven't really killed the game. I would say carried on the momentum to try to win the game as well. Oh, close from Varane. Another chance for Man United. If I was Pep Guardiola, Man City, as I said, why are you giving them so many chances? Giving them a lot of lifelines. For Eric Ten Hag, it's decent response, but you gotta take the opportunities when you can. And so far, Man United have, but not a lot of it. That's the thing. Ooh, that's a foul on Bernardo Silva on Luke Shaw. What would I do at halftime? Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Oh, seriously? My stream died. Amazing. Let me give it the old refresh. Let me also just change the internet. My stream just died, so let me get it back. Come on. All right, let me get it back up. If the freaking ads can get away. All right, still 1-1. Oh, God. Come on. Stream is lagging now. Why? All right, so I'm a bit. I'm now. I'm like a few minutes like 10 seconds behind than my actual timer. But how much added time as well? That's the question I want to know. Why now? Why is my stream lagging now? It makes no sense. Oh my days. Why now? Why is it now that my stream is lagging? 4 minutes added on time as well. But it's not showing the game blood. I don't know what's happening. Fucking hell. Seriously? I just want to enjoy some football, you know? Why now? It's killing me. It's still 1-1. What is this camera angle? No commentary as well. Come on. I hope it's not like this for the second half. I'll switch over to the BBC. All right, so I'm a little bit behind now on the BBC. Well, my timer's a bit ahead. All right, so I'll stop the timer until Bruno. Not Bruno. Sancho. Nope. And I'm back on the time. That's my time of the game. Oh, that's the time of the game I have. Man United seems like they're trying to end this first half quite strongly. Oh, that ricochet quite luckily there, but cleared away. Pep Guardiola is probably very, very upset with his team. Kanji, Grealish. Free kick for Manchester City. Here's De Bruyne. I think. Is it? No, it's not De Bruyne. Stones, actually. Bernardo Silva. I almost said David Silva. He's retired. Well, not really retired, but Man City legend. I mean, all their legends only existed since 2008, I will say. Ooh, poor challenge. That could be a yellow. Yep, it's a yellow card for Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, he misses the ball and just catches Grealish on his foot. The referee, Paul Tierney. Well, probably last chance of the game. Oh, well, not game. I mean, first half. And it would be for Manchester City a free kick in a very dangerous position. So let's see. Can Man City get something to end on the first half on a high? Easy for the hair. Well, it's the end of the first half. All right, so let me just reset. All right, so the first half is over. It is 1-1. So let me just turn this off. All right, so it is currently 1-1 in the FA Cup final between Manchester United and Manchester City. And hit the whole refresh. Obviously, please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner, trying to reach 300 subscribers. What? Why is the chat not working? Is that probably why I haven't been seeing it? I don't know if it's just me. Oh, okay, now the chat's back. I'll end the poll. This was from the first half. And the poll. All right, so it's 28 votes in, and 75% of you say Man City will win. So that's what, 21 people, and only 7 people, or 25%, say it will be a Manchester United win. Well, it is quite even, kind of. Pep Guardiola would be very, very upset with that first half, especially by the way it started. Ten Hag for Man United would be all right, decent, but you gotta take those chances if you're Manchester United. So it's all to play for. It's all to play for. So yes, please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner, give the stream a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any update as well. Let me see this first 12, 13 seconds. Long ball. It's a brilliant start. And so much space for Gundogan to hit that. Yeah, so let me know your comments. Let me know in the live chat as well what you guys think of that first half. It's been mostly Man City, but they've given Man United so many lifelines in this game, which I think is probably not good if you're Manchester City. What was this thing? I was showing us the FA Cup final from 2009, I think. Was it like 30 seconds? Everton v Chelsea. not been any chat since this one. So please do subscribe, by the way, bottom line corner. At one point, I think I had like 16 people watching. I was just like 3, seems like. But yeah, please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Trying to reach 300 subscribers as well. It was probably a penalty as well. Right. I don't know if you guys could hear that video. Oh, I'm so tired. Probably not from the game, but it's it's halftime. What am I going to do at halftime? Maybe I'll discuss transfers. So many missed opportunities for Man City to double their lead before Man United got their equalizer. Just please don't go into extra time. I really don't want extra time and all those sort of stuff. I would just get very tired, you know. In terms of transfer news, look, I don't really care about other clubs. I only care about what we do, Newcastle. We are linked with, obviously, the kind of big story that has come out by. Let me first get the source so that I get correct. I have to check my profile. I'll share my screen. Give me a second. All right, that one, and then I'll stop sharing the game timer and show you guys. Would that be a one? That one, and then present, share screen. Is that good? Is that good? Like, yeah, this one's fine. So the news is, maybe I'll zoom in. Put it up there. All right. So this has come out from Sky Germany. Florian Plettenberg, who says that news on Dominic Szoboszlai, who's a player at RB Leipzig. Player is very open to leave RB Leipzig this summer as he's aware of concrete interests from Newcastle United, as revealed. He's a top target for Newcastle. All right. Release clause of around 70 million, so around 60 million pounds. RB bosses not happy with the latest statement, so maybe that's kind of why RB Leipzig are kind of open to selling him or having his release clause triggered. It's now a question of the price now, but I do think Newcastle will maybe try to trigger that release clause so that you get over that line. Um, so yeah, that's what has been reported from Sky Germany as well. And if I also share a bit of news as well, so I'll quickly just stop that. Itchy. Um, the other news as well. It's not really the. It's not. Look, it's not the most exciting. I will say that, but it is probably the closest in terms of reports. This one obviously coming from first reported by Forzam, but relayed from what do you call that? Fabrizio Romano. Share screen again. God, if I want to do news on Newcastle United, I'll probably have to do that. So I'll read out Fabrizio Romano's tweet, which is Newcastle United are closing in on another top target for the future of 2004 born winger Lankuba Minta, who is a Gambian winger. He is set to join Newcastle United on a permanent deal from Odense, a club in Denmark, work permit pending. The winger will cost around 7 million euros, so that's around 5.56 million pounds. Obviously, first reported by Forzam, who I think I'm not sure who's he worked for. BT Sport. So first reported by BT Sport Medical to take place soon. So this seems to be the first I wouldn't say it's the first big transfer because Fabrizio Romano. I'm not sure if he does go on to say it. Nope. But he does go on to say that it will be a loan deal as well. So it's not actually he's not going to be a first team player. Lankuba Minta. Do you think that was a penalty? Yeah. It was a penalty. It did flick. It didn't had much contact with the hand, but in the modern day, it is a penalty because it's a handball. It touched the hand. What was this game? Oh, Wrexham. Oh, Mullen. Um, what's the other news on Newcastle transfers? There was one a couple nights ago, a couple days ago. Maybe I'll share out the Fabrizio tweet. Can I find it? Is there any? But it has been reported by a few outlets, so it seems to be there is some sort of credibility on this source. So maybe I'll find the best possible source on it. Is there any detailed on it? Let me find a good detail if there was, so I get the info correct as well. There's a good source. I can relay the info. All right. I guess I'll use Madrid Extra. So let me share my screen and let you guys see the tweet of it. Oh, right. So Madrid Extra, first reported by Jose Felix Diaz, who worked for Marca, which I think Marca was the one that first announced the Alexander Isak to Newcastle United transfer before anyone else did. And as the second half is about to begin, I'll first talk about Gabri Vega from Celta Vigo. This was a few days ago. When was this? May 31st. So it's been about 3-4 days. It hasn't been any more updates on it because the Newcastle journalists haven't really reported it as well. The second half's about to begin. But reported Real Madrid target. So he's also targeted from Real Madrid, Manchester City, Arsenal. Those are the teams I've seen Gabri Vega's been linked from Celta Vigo. And Celta Vigo are probably, it depends, they could get relegated from La Liga as well. But so far, there's been a lot of sources. Obviously, Mail Sport also reported on this news on Gabri Vega. So let me also get the this sort of game. I'll share my screen once the game starts. I'll set the timer. All right, second half has started. Let me share the timer. All right. Game is back on. Second half. Here we go. I'll obviously be talking about more of the transfer news of Newcastle United throughout the summer. Maybe not in a live stream, but I will be making videos. Hopefully, that would be quite more of those transfer videos and all that. I know there will be a lot of YouTube channels that will be discussing Newcastle United transfers and all that. I'll give my opinion as a fan. All right. Jadon Sancho. Oh. Ooh. I don't know why Sancho didn't just try to shoot. But yeah, Gabri Vega from Celta Vigo. It was first reported that he was very close, according to the initial source, Jose Diaz. But yeah, Newcastle United news. The closest so far was Lancuba Minta, but also following report was that he would be loaned out, which I think was probably the case anyway. We're also loaning out Guang Kuo, who joined us back in September, I believe, last September, from Central Coast Mariners. Pep Guardiola, not really happy with how this game has gone. And he's not really overthinking as well. It's just that the team hasn't really gone up a gear since scoring their first goal in 13 seconds. But yeah, our second half and all that. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner, trying to reach 300 subscribers. Now here's a chance. Kyle Walker busting forward. Once again, Manchester City are just giving away, and Man United are giving away the ball as well now. It's been like, just be accurate with the fine passes. That's what makes quality players. You get the pass completion correct. You gotta be a good passer of the ball to make sure it gets to your intended target. And obviously, Kyle Walker there in that chance. Here's Rodri. All right, now a bit of space here for Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Haaland just behind him. A little bit of a scare from Man United, but Manchester City are trying to now really. They really need to up the tempo. Man City. That's what they've done. Throughout the season is when they get going, they have to keep that momentum. They gotta keep the tempo because if the momentum of Man City just kind of drop off, you'll help the opposition get back into the game, have belief that they can, and that's what happened when Man City conceded that penalty, because you as I said, the best thing you should do when you go 1-0 up, keep the momentum. Don't slow down. Don't think the game is done when you score after 13 seconds. No, you have to make sure that it's a free kick. But as I said, if you go 1-0 up early on, you got to keep up the momentum. You got to make sure that you try your best to kill out the game. Don't give a lot of lifelines to Manchester United, which Man City have done in this game. And that's how Man United are, 1-1 in this game, But that's if I was a manager, right, ever, a football manager, I would be like, if you go 1-0 up quite early, keep the momentum, keep doing what you are doing and what you're instructed to do, so that you kill the game off and don't show no mercy. Show some fight, show some grit, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not even a manager, but that's why I would be telling, whoever I'll be coaching or playing or managing or whatever, I'll just be like, continue that pressure. Free kick for Manchester City, another dangerous area. Let's see, De Bruyne. Oh, great goal! Gundogan again! It is 2-1 to Manchester City. 2-1. I thought it was a bit of a meh type of free kick. I didn't know what Kevin De Bruyne was trying to do there, but it set it up quite well. Manchester City are back in the lead, 2-1. Another early goal. Now, as I said, what a surprise when I say when you get a goal, when you have the lead, you have to continue the momentum, continue the pressure. You gotta make sure that you are not complacent. Ooh, quite an odd finish from Gundogan, but on the volley as well, twice in this game, and he scored. Ilkay Gundogan got through the bodies of Manchester United, and Pep Guardiola very happy. He's like, "Come on, come on, come on!" I'm not going to wear my Man City shirt. I'm not going to do that because maybe that's the bad luck. Ilkay Gundogan, very very important for Man City, and now momentum. If I was Pep Guardiola, keep doing what you're doing. 2-1 is not enough. It is not enough at this time in the game because you're still vulnerable to giving away chances, because we've seen that mistake for Man City in this game is giving lifelines to Manchester United. Man United could have had a chance there as well. Just there to charge my laptop. No one was even picking up Ilkay Gundogan. If you were Eric Ten Hag, you'll be like, why? I know he was out of the 18-yard box, Ilkay Gundogan, but you gotta be closing him down. No one really closed him down when it felt like it was coming to Gundogan. No one tried to get right in front of Gundogan, but Man United trying to create chances, throwing for Man City. Well, the second half has been a bit of a life now. Back in the game for Manchester City, but as I said, if I was Pep Guardiola, continue the momentum. 2-1 is still a dangerous scoreline because it has happened in this game. Man City have given Man United a lifeline, made it 1-1, and obviously now Man City have taken the lead to make it 2-1. You gotta make sure you kill out the game, because even when it was 1-1 and all that, Man United didn't have the chances or the opportunities, and I don't understand what's this playing out from the back. Wan-Bissaka. Akanji just cleared away. You, look, when you're just trying to play cheeky from the back and all that sort of stuff, I'm not really the huge fan of playing out from the back. When you need to clear the fucking ball away, especially when you're a more dominant team like Manchester City. You can't afford to give away the ball because you'll be able to set up in a very comfortable shape to make sure that you will regain possession quite high up on the pitch if you're not going to win the ball from a clearance or whatever. And that's what happens. They got the ball back, Manchester City. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep the ball as much as you can so that you are able to dictate the play. And I'm talking as if I know. I've watched Man City over the years. I don't. I don't watch Man City all. I don't watch any other team apart from Newcastle United, obviously, because I'm a fan of Newcastle. I want my team to be more on the front foot, which we've had throughout most of our games this season. So when you do have the 1-0 advantage, you gotta continue, make it 2-0, try to kill the game off. And we've had this season with Newcastle United. There's been so many games we made we scored by a 3-goal margin. Let me think. We've beaten Nottingham Forest 2-0 quite comfortably. When we got the first goal, we continued. We didn't give Nottingham Forest in that opening game of the season any chance. And Man City have a free kick, another dangerous position. Another one. We beat Form 4-1. Form were a man down, but we took advantage, got 1-0 up, and then we made it 2-0. And I think we made it 3-0 as well before halftime. And that's what you got to do. Obviously, against Brentford, 2-0 and then 2-1. But then you got to keep up the pressure and make it 3-1 and all that sort of stuff. De Bruyne, I don't know what was that. Trying to get it on behind Haaland. Man City still with the ball. Deflected, and it's a corner for Manchester City. Another game. We beat Aston Villa 4-0. Continued to press and press and press. Put the pressure on the opposition when you do go 1 or 2-0 up. Continue that. You have to try to kill games off. That's what the best teams do. Yes, of course. Obviously, not all games are going to be like that for the best team, which is Newcastle United. you know. But yeah, 2 stunners from Ilkay Gundogan has put Man City in the lead once again, 2-1. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner, trying to reach 300 subs. Give the stream a like as well. I'm just hoping that we don't go into extra time, if I'm going to be honest, because I just don't want to. Again, I'm not FA Cup. You know what's my favorite type of Wembley game? It's the promotion playoff from the Championship to the Premier League. Obviously, we have Luton Town against Coventry City, and that was won by penalties. I didn't do a live stream because I don't know much of the players of either team, but those sort of promotion playoff games are more exciting because it's kind of like, oh, how would these teams be like next season? Oh, and Gundogan, will he be able to find a pass? No, he's just going to slow the game down. Grealish now. Obviously, no Anthony for Manchester United. So that's probably, obviously, his season's done. It could be Manchester United season done. Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker. Back to Ruben Diaz, I believe. Walker trying to get in. Haaland didn't really have much in this game apart from maybe that one chance. And but Haaland wins the ball back. The super robot, Superman, trying to make that one, as I can see over there. Oh, great. No, it's actually Gundogan. Too high for Erling Haaland. Ilkay Gundogan, very, very crucial, very important uh, in this in the past few weeks, and probably throughout his Man City career as well. There's a poor pass, Bruno Fernandes. I forgot what I was speaking about earlier. Oh yeah, Newcastle United and killing games off. We had 4-0 against Aston Villa at home. I know we lost to them. I know we lost to them at Villa Park in April. We beat Southampton away 4-1 quite comfortably. Garnacho seems to be coming on, so it seems like it's going to be Jadon Sancho that will come off. I would assume that would be the change from Eric Ten Hag to try to change up this game and try to bring some sort of control for Manchester United, because the second half they haven't. Man City up a level. Obviously, to win Wadji almost leaving the ball around. Rashford almost got it. Wadji Gundogan. Kanji. Ruben Diaz. Man City are playing three at the back, which is sometimes like unorthodox of them, but it's a different sort of system that Pep wants to upgrade Man City with. What? Oh, somewhat of a brilliant pass to Gundogan. De Bruyne. De Bruyne shot! Oh, great save by De Gea. He kind of they really have a clean strike there, Kevin De Bruyne, but Man City still have the ball back. Bodies around De Bruyne. A push again. It's a free kick for Manchester United. Yeah, didn't really have a clean strike there. De Bruyne. I think if he had a clean strike, he would have. Garnacho is coming on for Ericsson, actually. It's not Sancho. I mean, Ericsson didn't really influence that much in the game. Well, I just updated the lineup. Garnacho on for Christian Eriksen. So it seems like Bruno Fernandes will be playing central now, and Garnacho will play off the left or right, or wherever he plays, on the wing. Lindelof, Luke Shaw, and just headed easily there. Man City really trying to put a lot more pressure on this Man United team, which they didn't really show in that first half as well. Akanji now to Rodri. Stones. And that is a poor attempt of a shot there from John Stones. But good position. No one was really near John Stones as well with that shot. A poor shot from John Stones. He bottled that shot. Well, this is quite an interesting cup final, actually. I thought it would be a little bit boring, but it's been good. It's been good. It's been good. We're around 65 minutes into the game. But again, Man City haven't killed this game off. So you never know. You never know. De Bruyne, Haaland, just cleared. The Man City will regain possession if they can with the ball. Stones. And now here's Carl Walker. Not really what he was intended for, but here's Jack Grealish, De Bruyne with a bit of space and time here up against Fred. Fred wins out. Well, how's that a foul? It's just not been Grealish's day, if I'm going to be honest. Hmm. Come on, restart the game, blood. What? Just have another ball then. Oh my god. Taking forever. England v North Macedonia. Tickets available now. Wembley. I think they'll probably play. I mean, England will probably win both of the Euro qualifiers, so is it really that exciting to watch? Probably not. I think I'm not sure if I will, but I could do the UEFA Nations League because I know the semifinal and the finals are this month. Keep on forgetting it's actually June already. Oh, but here's a chance for Mans. Oh, Garnacho. If you're Man City, you come on, put on the attack. Stop trying to go on the slow burner. Seems like John Stones or whatever is just not at it anymore. Maybe it's not John Stones, but someone's just not. It's just like blood. I'm done. you know. I think if I was Pep Guardiola, maybe make a change there because you need a bit of freshness. Even when you have control, you gotta have a little bit of a fresh, fresh body, fresh face. You know, moisturize and all that sort of stuff. Stones. Wan-Bissaka now. Man United. What? It seems like Man City are dropping a level. Man City are dropping a level down. The momentum. Why are they doing this, Man City? Because they slowly, Man United will kind of bring themselves back into the game. If I was Man City, you gotta kill the game off. You know, Bruno Fernandes. See, no one's going for the tackle. And close there for Marcus Rashford. Once again, Man City, you have all the momentum on your side. And then you're kind of lowering your own standard. You're not upping your game. You're not closing players down. You are not being aggressive enough now. And you're giving Man United a lifeline. That should have been a wake up call now. It should be a wake up call. Stones. Here's Rodri. Akanji. Rodri. Here's Stones. From a center ball. Poor ball from John Stones there. Too heavy. It almost looked like the referee was in the way of Gundogan. Oasis. Noel Gallagher. From Manchester United. Well, actually, he's a Manchester City fan. City. Man City. Mancunian. Oh. Second half's been a lot better than the first half, I will say. Holland. Oh, I should have played the pass there, actually, but here's Grealish. Gundogan. It gets back to Grealish. Holland! Save! Gundogan hat-trick! No! Flag is up. Flag is up. Could have been a hat-trick from Gundogan. Yeah, that's offside. So close for Ilkay Gundogan to get a hat-trick. It was offside. That would have killed the game off. Continue that pressure, Man City. You gotta keep that pressure up. Ilkay Gundogan probably getting near close to my team of the season because I will be accumulating the League Cup, the FA Cup. That plays a part in team of the season, in my opinion. I know Premier League and all that. It doesn't play a big part, but it plays a little small part, I will say. Garnacho, so close. Could easily made it 2-2 from almost being 3-1 down, Man United. Oof. That was close from Garnacho. That looked very close there. This has been exciting. So, obviously, please do subscribe. By the way, bottom right hand corner, trying to reach 300 subscribers. I've gained 2 subscribers since the start of this live stream, so it'd be nice to add a few more as well as I'm trying to get 300 subscribers. Fernandes. It's a corner off Gundogan. It's a corner. 74th minute in the game. Fernandes corner. Very deep. But Manchester United still have something of it. Headed. Cleared from Stones. The second half's been a lot more exciting than the first. I will say that. Cleared by De Gea. Actually manages to find Marcus Rashford. Probably need a bit of water after the game. Fred. Rashford. Block from Grealish. Shot from Casemiro, I think. Been a bit of a topsy-turvy game so far. Man United are the ones with the momentum in the past 5 so minutes. Why aren't they defending this Man City? A foul. Ooh. Yeah, not much in that sort of challenge from Casemiro. It seems like Phil Foden's coming on. Probably B for Jack Grealish, I think. Oh, no, it's Kevin De Bruyne that comes off. De Bruyne off for Phil Foden. Foden on for Kevin De Bruyne. Updated the lineup as well. Foden on. Almost 2 hours into the stream. So please do give this stream a like. Subscribe to the channel, by the way, bottom right hand corner, trying to reach 300. That's right, 300 subscribers. Veghorst is about to come on. It would be amazing if he actually scores an equalizer or something. Oh, yeah. It'll probably be Sancho off and have Rashford on the wing. Veghorst up top, I would think, from Ten Hag. So I do expect Sancho's number to be coming up when the change is to be made. Erling Haaland. Rodri. Haaland. Oof. Substitution as well now for Manchester United. Jadon Sancho coming off, I think. Yep, Sancho off for Veghorst. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Grealish. Gets away from Fred. Gets tackled by Fred. Yellow card for Fred. David Beckham's like, there's his son, I think. Daddy, why is Manchester United not winning? Well, because Man City are better than us. They're winning. Foden, Gundogan could have easily had a hat trick had he not been offside. Foden able to keep it in. Could have been a handball, but they'll at least try to play it on. Foden, Holland trying to attack it. Oh! Kanji was the one that was almost getting to the end of that from, I think it was Kyle Walker. Ooh. I don't know. Looked like could have been a handball. Hit his arm maybe. Actually, it was Bernardo Silva placing it across. Nope, no penalty. I mean, there weren't many shouts of it. Why all the Man United fans blame Manchester United branded bucket hats? So another free kick. Potential dangerous position for Man City to try to attack. We're in the 81st, 82nd minute. 10 minutes ish plus added on time. Ortega gets a yellow card. Man City are trying to see this game out, but Man City want to at least get that third goal to kill it off now. They really would to try to kill this game off. But for me, my man of the match so far, I've seen Ilkay Gundogan, in my opinion, man of the match. 2 goals, obviously. Could have had a hat trick as well. That's a poor ball from Foden. I'm not going to stick around for the trophy celebrations. The only time I would really stick with trophy celebrations is if Newcastle United are in it. That's my opinion. It's my team. Scott McTominay, who's also linked to Newcastle United. I hope not. I hope he doesn't come. Just saying. Lindelof is coming off for Scott McTominay, so I don't know what this sort of changes. I think it's probably now attacking Lindelof off for McTominay. That's the change. Holland. Oof! It bounced off Holland, and it could have been a lucky chance there for Holland to score. Oh, ricochets and just bounced it off Holland. I haven't seen anything of Red Court so far. I would say that. Garnacho's been great since coming on for Manchester United. I think Man United are playing now 3 at the back. Wan-Bissaka, Varane, and Luke Shaw. And then trying to go for a more an attacking style. So it means that Man United will probably give up the wide areas to really, really push a little bit more forward if they can. But right now they need to defend because Man City have the ball in their half. Throw in Man United. Yo, here's Rashford. Garnacho. Rashford. Trying to get in your way. Goal kick. Oh, Kelsey is back. Yep. Back, and it's still a Man City lead, 2-1 still. The second half, as I said, has been better than the first half. I would say that. End to end, obviously more on the Man City side. Brilliant opportunity for Man City as well to really kill the game off. And if they do get then whoever scores the next goal, huge difference. If Man City score, game over. If Man United score, obviously extra time, not something that Man City want. Considering that they're competing for the Champions League final next weekend on Saturday in Istanbul. I will be doing highlights, YouTube shorts of this stream. There's been some good highlights when the goals went in and all that. Cleared away by the hair. Getting to Vegas. McTominay could have had a chance there. Bruno Fernandes receives the ball back. Up against Akanji. Fred. Shaw. Fernandes. And just too high. Seems to be itchy, my arm, my left arm. Just reviewing the goals. Ortega. Obviously pushing on. Still anyone's game. Obviously Man City with the lead, but Man United have had chances. And it seems like they've been more on the attack in the past 15, 20 minutes. There's only been really like one very good chance for Man City. The one from Foden having that spell in their own box. Here's Gundogan, waiting for Grealish to play a bit of a support. Gundogan, completely free. Pulls it back, cleared from Luke Shaw. Gundogan has been very, very good in this game. Jack Grealish is coming off for Nathan Ake, so it seems like Man City will be a little bit more defensive now. All right. So Nathan Ake is on for Jack Grealish, which means that Man City will be a little bit more defensively sound, trying to keep this 2-1 lead that they have over Man United. Obviously, oh, yellow card for handball for Wadri, a yellow card. Yeah, that's what I was about. Yeah, Handry. Oh God. So it's past the 9 minutes. How much added time? 4 minutes of added on time for Man City to seal the FA Cup. 4 minutes for Manchester United to try to take this game into extra time. Cleared, headed away. Big 4 minutes for both teams to be a winner, Man City, or to try to get it into extra time potentially for Manchester United. Short all the way. Garnacho, who's made a big difference in this game for Manchester United. McTominay! Good save! Over the bar! Corner, I think. Oh, it could be a late equalizer for Manchester United. How close it was this chance. Oof. Oof. McTominay. Oh. This is what Man United are all about. Corner, Manchester United. I think the first or second in this game. But Man City, most important corner in this game, potentially. I am not going to be looking at the chat from now on because I don't want to be spoiled. Late drama, potentially. Cleared away. Just alleviating the pressure can be. Luke Shaw now with the ball for Manchester United. Garnacho. Shaw. Garnacho. Too much. And out of play for Manchester City throw in. Just too much for Casemiro. Oof. Huge last minute drama. Rodri, just as important. Carl Walker is down. A little more time. Been live 2 minutes and 11. Not 2 minutes. 2 hours and about 12 minutes. 2 hours, 12 minutes. And even though we're delayed so far, there will still be a little bit, maybe like 2 more minutes, maybe 3. But the Man City fans could be on their way to celebrating an FA Cup, which will overtake them from Newcastle United. We've actually have more FA Cups than Man City, and it was only until 2019 that Man City equaled our FA Cup record, which I think is 6. We have 6. Both us and Man City have 6 FA Cups. So that means before Man City's takeover, we had more FA Cups. Carl Walker is coming off for Aymeric Laporte. Let me just make that final one. Walker off for Laporte. Definitely not him. Foden, great control. Holland, he's away. Not offside, obviously, but it seems like he'll take it to the corner. So the game will probably end 2-1 maybe. And a corner for Manchester City. Oh, it does stay in, that ball. Manchester City throw. Yeah, it seems like the game's about to be over. Manchester City to become the FA Cup champions for the 7th time in their history. Had Man United won this FA Cup, it would have been the 13th. Man United need at least one more surge of an attack. But Man City trying to just get it. Akanji calmly headed back. And a full-time whistle has gone. Manchester City have won the second of potentially a treble. Manchester City are the champions of the FA Cup. A 2-1 win. Man of the match, Ilkay Gundogan. And just about 3 or so months ago, when Manchester United upset us in our first cup final in a long while, in the biggest of Manchester United games this season, they have lost to Manchester City, the big rivals. They couldn't potentially have stopped their trouble. It is now only up to Inter Milan, to potentially stop Manchester City from doing their trouble. But Inter are also going for a cup double. What? What? Why did you just switch to the what? All right, they done. All right, well the game's practically over. Let me also turn off my Bluetooth earphones. There we go. Close that. So yeah, and also I'll stop the time just so that everyone knows. Game is over. Manchester City have won the FA Cup. It's their second trophy this season after winning the Premier League, but they could go for a treble. With the Champions League, it is only Inter Nacional that can stop them from winning that treble. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I will be back. My next live watch along is obviously the Champions League final between Manchester City and Internazionale. But yeah, big one, Champions League final. Yeah, Man City obviously deserved winners, I think, in the end in this FA Cup final. So yeah, bask in the glory, Man City, but the work is not done yet. If they really want to be known as one of the most successful teams, they would have to win the Champions League next Saturday. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys in a few videos, obviously. I'll see you guys in the next one.